boy. What are you doing, pretty boy?
We don't want him. He's nowhere on the screen. He's already got 2 shorts of his own.
Little man.
So he does not need to be showing on this live show anymore.
Come here, little man.
No. Don't bring him up here.
No, just start it.
Oh.
No. He went back in his bed.
Thank God. He wants to be left alone. He's had too much stardom today and yesterday. The depressing part, for those that know what I'm talking about, that had watched the 2 previous shorts with Roger, those 2 shorts have gotten the most views out of any of my hard-working, dedicated, well-edited videos that I've done. That
people
is so
like
sad.
dogs because people like dogs and animals.
Well, they like dogs. They like dogs, and they like the fact that they like the shorts. The shorts thing is doing really well these days.
Yeah.
For anything and everything, even like product reviews.
Little man.
But what's going on, folks? Angela's trying super hard today to get attention, as you can tell here with her. What's the word I'm looking for?
Here we go. Sorry.
I don't know what the word is. Anyways, what's up, Skrelly, Lucid, Craig, Jason, Kenny, Mark?
We love Roger.
Dun 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 dun. We got everyone in the house tonight. Jason, Kevin, Mike, Vapor X. We got Chuck. We got Billy Rice.
Billy Lee
Rice. We got JT and Chad, that motherfucker. I think JT's like 90 years old. Jack the Flash. Today's his 90th birthday. Everyone wish JT a happy 90th birthday. Congratulations. Hertigen, which I still don't really know what your name means, but anyways, there you go. Congratulations. Merry Christmas.
There you go.
We just lost viewers when you zip your shirt back up.
Well, maybe if you wouldn't have made such a big deal about it,
I didn't make it big. I just said.
You did.
You were screaming for attention.
No, I wasn't.
I think you were. What are you doing on your phone?
I'm going to the comments.
I will hit you on live national television. This shit's already started. We're already fucking ready to kill each other. What's up, Sean? Ooh, Eddie. Who made the fake Billy D account? Is there a fake Billy? Is that the real Billy D? Wait, that wasn't. Oh yeah, it is Bill. That's Bill D. I don't know if that's the real one or not. The one who won or the fake one. If it's the real one, then how can he prove himself? I'm not sure. Who knows? Probably the fake one. I'm not sure. Anywho.
Happy birthday, JT. Slowly catching up with the dirt inventor, Marvin.
The dirt inventor.
Bill D says, I'm the real deal.
Well, Bill D, if you're the real deal, everybody in chat thinks you're fake and that Amazon gift card actually didn't go to a real person. So congratulations. Mark, we are men. We demand booby shots.
So Jason says, so when you're showing us the secret billet box collection, when are you showing us the secret billet box collection, you SOB, and send Bachelor the bulk glass Johns already?
I wonder if Bachelor got his prizes. I think he's supposed to get one today and one tomorrow. I forgot. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess.
Roger.
As far as any, would you leave him alone? Damn, the dog wants to be left alone, woman.
I didn't see him all day.
If there's a collection of billet boxes you want to see, it would be Skrelly's. He has like over 25 billet boxes, and he's spent over $30,000 in the past 6 months on billet boxes.
What are Johns? JAWNS.
JAW what?
NS.
JAWNS. I have no fucking clue. Johns?
I don't know.
Is that a name? Fuck if I know.
He says the bulk glass Johns. Alrighty. Anyway, Craig says, happy Friday, Mark and Angela. Hey, Mark, I just found out your neighborhood had a meeting about the crazy person on the block. It's weird they didn't invite you. Anyways, question, where's Jason's bulk asking for a friend?
Jason actually got his bulk in the mail, but he declined the package for some stupid reason. So it got sent back, and I'm done sending it to him. I sent it to him like 12 times, and it still hasn't gotten to him. So he's done. That's it. No more bulks for him. Where's my juice at?
I don't know. What juice is this one?
It's in a glass. There you go. There. Oh, wait. I'm missing on a dripper. What am I doing? Hand me my other mod. Thank you, sir. Would you try not to knock it over next time?
Shut up. Have any of you guys watched
I'm going to fucking sodomize you.
Pray for the Devil? Have any of you guys seen that movie?
Mr. Fagan, you have a nice rack. Thank you. Does this say calloused hands? Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, for a while now, Roger, whenever there's a dog on the TV that's barking, he'll bark at the TV and bark at the dog. A few days ago...
What the fuck is he... What is he chewing on?
Oh, you're...
Hey, what the fuck are you... Get out of there, you fucking cross-eyed fucko!
A few days ago, there was dogs on the screen, and they were just walking by. They weren't barking, and he started barking at the screen, which was hilarious. So Wednesday, we watched Pray for the Devil, which is a really good movie, and actually, like, made me jump a couple times. And I haven't had a movie that made me jump in a while. But there's a part where there's, like... the mom is like banging on the door like, let me in. Roger was going crazy and barking at the TV. It was hilarious.
He's the only dog. Get the fuck away from there. What are you chewing on that for, motherfucker? You think you're a celebrity now? You can do what you want? Get the fuck out of there. I've never had a dog that react to TV, like to like barking on the TV or people on TV. I always thought like dogs couldn't see the screen for some weird reason because my dogs would never bark, but he reacts to a knock on the door, a doorbell, a dog barking, someone screaming.
On the TV,
and he'll sit there and he'll look directly at the screen and watch TV the whole time. It's like, I guess they can watch TV.
Yeah, Jason, I thought it was really good. Mark was falling asleep, but he was also sitting on the floor. But I thought it was really, really good. There's a lot of parts that like made you jump, especially if you had have the volume up. Yeah.
It sucked. Really good. It put me to sleep.
You didn't even watch it.
Because it put me to sleep.
Everything puts you to sleep.
No, not everything.
Yes, everything does.
Shitty movies put me to sleep.
No, movies that don't have titties right away put you to sleep. Yes, it does.
All the movies on Tubi keep me awake.
Which everything you watch has titties in it.
No, not every... 95% of the stuff I watch, but not everything.
Yeah, everything you watch.
Some can't. Oh, some can't. Some dogs can't. Okay, that's what I figured. Because I've had dogs where there'd be like... I'd have a dog on the screen barking. My dog would just be looking around like doing nothing. But with Roger, I could have a dog on the screen and he'll look right at the screen and start barking at it.
Angela, can you check PayPal asking for a friend? I can check PayPal.
I think he can even see himself like in a...
In the mirror?
Can you see himself in a camera or a mirror, Fatso?
Chuck, thank you so much for that. He says, who is Batman?
I am not sure who he is, to be exact. Thank you, Sean, or should I say Scene Heath, for being a member for 31 goddamn months. Holy shit, that's money well spent, son.
You know, Fagin fuckboy.
You say, what's up, Fagans? What's going on there, Scene?
You should show yours to him, Mrs. Angela. Show what? To who? John Horde, a.k.a. Johnny the Beard, says, what up, Angela and Side Boob? Question for Mark. Are there going to be any guitar reviews in 2023? Better yet, stick with more videos of Roger. He's killing it in the views.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's going to be like a Roger channel. If you don't stop chewing on that goddamn box, there ain't going to be a Roger anymore. Get the fuck away from there.
Roger.
Oh. These are my fucking highly expensive... Menards vape rags. These are the best things ever created by man. You can use these for toilet paper, vape rags. You can blow your nose on them. You can use them as cum rags, everything. Put those somewhere. Better than any paper towel. All he's going to do is walk. Do you see what you just dropped that on? Look where the box is.
Cords.
No, there's shit over there you're dropping it on, man. What the fuck are you doing?
Cords!
I'm going to fucking put a quarter around your neck.
I'll put a quarter on your neck.
How's the diet and water drinking going? Speaking of water, past the 40 ounce?
It's not really a diet. He's just been drinking a lot of water.
Today I've been kind of...
Jason, thank you so much for that. We all know Roger's the real celeb.
Today I've been slacking a little bit. The only part about drinking like this much water a day is you don't have time to like enjoy anything else. Like you can't really enjoy coffee or Triple X or anything like that because you're drinking fucking water 24/7. Right?
15% off at Menards with the bags. We're going there tomorrow to fill up a bag. Happy New Year's from Scotland. Well, Happy New Year's, Scotland.
Happy New Year's, mate. Cheerio.
DC.
You cross-eyed son of a bitch. Mixed up. What's going on, you cross-eyed motherfucker? What are you doing now?
Chris May says, hi, Angela and Mark. Now that it's 2023, will we see the return of RDAs and RTAs, or will we...
Nope.
Or are we in for another year of disappointment with just disposables or videos with Roger?
I think you're in for a year of almost nothing because China goes on vacation very, very soon. I think, next week or maybe a week or two? And then once they come back, you got to realize every year, like half those companies disappear and there's barely any companies left now. It's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens when they come back. I don't know. I wonder... I keep having a feeling that they're going to start doing the burrow mods, but I don't know. They keep doing disposables and pod systems. There's a few companies that are doing like the Chinese burrow mod, but I thought it would be a little bit more popular. Like maybe Geek Vape and some other people would start getting into it, but maybe not. Maybe so. I'm not sure.
Nobody cares.
This is a vape... Bitch, I will fucking
This isn't a vape show. It's a shit show. So shut up.
I'm going to fucking slice you open. Oh, you got the attention seekers out. Nice.
They've been out for a while. Thank you very much.
Dun, 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 dun. I want to borrow a mod. You can borrow a mod. I got a few in the garbage can. Help yourself. Thank you.
It says borrow, not borrow.
That says borrow. Can you not spell? Oh, my God.
It says borrow.
Borrow mod is B-O-R-O.
Oh, I didn't know
That is borrow.
I didn't know that. Jason says, instead of another question, why don't you tell us a story?
Let me think of some stories here. How about the story of me breaking your arm? That's a good one. I'm trying to think of a story because I got good stories. I just got to think of a good one. I already told a story about possibly having sex with a dying cancer patient? Did I already tell that story?
I don't think so. I don't think I've even heard that story.
Yeah, I told it a while ago, but I don't remember.
Roger.
It was I don't know. It was the holidays, but we were out. I was out late. This was back when I was driving, and me and my buddy. Was it an Xbox? I think it was the original Xbox. I think, and I bought two of them, and we were trying to drive around at like midnight, trying to sell the other one to people in line at Best Buy and shit. And then we pretty much called it a night, and then there was we went to a gas station right before I dropped them off, and there was this chick there. Who was, I forgot exactly what she was talking about, but she was rambling on and on about getting laid. And she's like, all I want to do is just get fucked for the last hours of my life. And I'm thinking, what?
Roger.
And I don't remember either she was bald at the time, or she had a wig on and then she was bald later on. But I kind of called her bluff. I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, okay, so she gave me her address. I dropped my friend off. My friend's like, are you going to go there? I'm like, hell no, I ain't going to go. What are you, nuts? So then I drop him off. And then I'm driving home like, you know what? Just for the hell of it. So I go to this chick's apartment. I pull up. I go upstairs. And sure enough, she's in there, bald as hell. And I'm thinking, wow, what the fuck is wrong with me? And I turn around. And I'm like, you know what? I'm out of here. And I left. So not really, I guess that's not really a good story. I could have lied and said I went in there and actually did it. But I don't know if she could have had AIDS, or I don't think she had cancer. She didn't seem...
Well, she's bald.
Yeah, but she could have... I don't know. Just seemed kind of odd for a chick who's dying of cancer to be out at around midnight looking to get laid. That just seems a little
Well, if she's
awkward.
about to die, maybe she wants to have sex one more time.
Well, how about doing it during daylight hours?
The bars are open late.
She wasn't at a bar, though. She was at a gas station. I don't know, this seems a little awkward. Head to toe ball. I don't know. I didn't go that far to find out. I gotta think of a better story. Hold on. I know I got a better one in me. Hold on. You got any good stories?
Nope.
Your life is fucking dry and boring, isn't it? Oh, come on with the dog, man.
Say
Nobody wants
hi.
Why don't you start your own channel and just have it you and him, and you could just sit there during the whole fucking hour long and just sit there like, hi, shake his
I
paw.
bet I'd have more views than you.
Probably would. All right, Roger, can you go, please? I'm trying to tell a story.
Little boy.
I hate my wife. She
Little
doesn't listen.
man.
Anybody want to trade out there? Anybody want to trade?
Sean
Georgia Boy
Heath,
says...
thank you so much for that.
I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry. Thanks for the donation, Sean. And he said nothing. He just got little fireworks.
Somebody said PayPal.
Or snowflakes.
I don't have PayPal.
I think I missed Jason. Thank you, Jason, for that donation.
We read that one.
We all know Roger is the real celeb. Did you say that one?
Yes,
Did you see
did.
the?
I did.
Shut your mouth! I will slap you with this phone. Anyways, you don't have any stories? Your life has really been that boring.
I started dating you when I was 22 years old.
Thank you to the beautiful Jeremy for that donation. Holy shit, he actually left a comment this time. He said, hey, bro, love you guys. Little less, but I got laid off this morning. It's temporary, but don't know for how long. Well, that sucks.
Sorry about that.
That really does suck. Well, if you got laid off, then don't donate, you son of a bitch. But hopefully you get your shit back in order soon. If not, hit up Robert Skrelly. He will definitely give you a loan with 0 interest.
Jason, thank you so much for that. And he says, for sticking with your water drinking, you SOB.
Thank you, Jason, you kind bastard. That's such a nice thing to say to someone right when they give you a donation. Yeah, today I just slacked today because today, like, I haven't been enjoying, like, XXX or anything, so I wanted to kind of enjoy something else other than water for a day.
Brett Whitney
get rid of... Okay, stop. Before we carry on, get rid of the dog. I can't do this. Put the dog down. Get rid of him. Put him down. Jesus Christ. He's not... First of all, he's not a lap dog.
He's a lap dog.
No, he's too goddamn big to be a lap dog.
Haley was a lap dog.
No. If we would have got a little Chihuahua, or... What was that one I wanted? The Puglet, or... What was it?
Chug.
Chug. If we got a Chug, that would have been an awesome lap dog. A pug and a Chihuahua. Imagine a pug, just like the Chihuahua size. Cutest thing in the world. Just saying. Thank you. Your mom's a hoe.
So's yours. Angela, tell us about your last boyfriend. My last boyfriend was when I was like 18. And then from 18 to when I started dating Mark, it was all just fuck buddies.
There you go.
I didn't have any boyfriends.
I don't think she has a... You don't have any, like, exciting stories or nothing? No, like, bizarre life-changing events? You didn't get, like... Well, we hear the story about you getting arrested and going to jail?
I've told that before.
Oh. Any other, like, good stories like that?
Not really. Nothing crazy like that.
You didn't meet no, like, bald guys that were dying of cancer that wanted to have sex for the last time?
Nope. Thank you, Charles, for that. He says, Angela, please smack Mark in the back of the head.
He ain't paying for it, so he ain't getting it.
He is paying for it. PayPal.
Who that? Chuck? Mm-hmm. That piece of shit. Smack me in the arm. I'll hit back. You know what? I don't even care anymore. I'm at that age where it's like, you're not supposed to hit women. Well, yeah, I did that for 40 years, but I think after the age of 40, you can start swinging at the bitch.
I guess I have one story. So I was at a party. I worked at Jewel, the local grocery store, in the meat market.
Oh, here we go with the meat market.
And the guy that worked in the deli or bakery?
Fish
deli.
market.
The deli. Invited me to his house over the weekend for a party he was having. What do you
Cardboard tube bottle. Thank you.
And so I went and I met several people at this party, and the one guy was trying to be like cool and like impress me, and he had an Impala and whatever. So I got in the car.
An Impala?
Mm-hmm. And so I'm in the driver's seat and I have the door open, and somebody was talking to us while I had the door open, and he starts driving off, and I was like, hold on, your door's open. And I'm like, wait, your door's open. And so he pulls off, but the door got like caught on the curb and bent outwards.
Oh my God, what an idiot.
And yeah. And he was just like, And I was like, your door, I told you not to move. And he was like, oh, I didn't know. So he bent his door back out.
The same thing kind of happened. When I was with Gary one time, we were at a hot dog place, and someone parked really close to him, and then when we were leaving, I still had my door cracked, and he backed up, and the door bent back, and I think it fucking tore the mirror off the other car. He's like, get in the fucking car, and I get in, I try to bend the door shut, and we just left. We didn't leave his name or number or anything for the mirror.
Yeah, but his door bent out that way. And then, so I guess he had to, and you couldn't shut it. It wouldn't come back around this way. I don't know how he got home.
I still love the night, the last night. I'm pretty sure it was the last night I decided to drive. When I backed into a trailer, and then I pulled forward and drove off and hit a pole. So I got fucked up from the back end and the front end. And somehow I made it home without the cops pulling me over. The car was fucking completely fucked up. Not to mention, I think we were drunk. So drunk and blind at the same time just doesn't go together. Yeah. Here you go.
Were you impressed by him? I mean, I was impressed by him, but not that particular moment. He worked at the...
was it a nice Impala, or was it just an Impala? Or was it an old Impala? Or...
Yeah, an old Impala.
Was it nice, or was it just an old Impala that just happened?
No, it was really, he took care of it. It was nice. Yeah.
Did he cry?
No, he was pretty wasted. So he was just like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go get it fixed." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna hop in my car and go home."
Did the door close?
No.
Oh my god.
So I don't know how he drove home. But he was a guard at Statesville Prison.
Come and get me.
Brett Whitney, thank you so much. Or not, no. Brett Whitney, he says, "Thank you for doing a January 6th show. Are you shooting fireworks tonight? Great show, you two." No.
Yes, fireworks.
Fireworks are illegal in Illinois.
The fireworks show had just taken place. You missed it, actually. We went live. We shot off.
No.
We shot off $1,000 in fireworks. You missed it. Dun, 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 dun. Where are those fucking... I brought down those Skittles, Starbursts.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
They're in the cabinet.
No, I took a bag down, too.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. Because one bag is in my bag for work. The other bag is in the cabinet.
There were two bags on the counter. I grabbed one for myself down here, and then I put one in the cabinet.
You didn't bring it down. Because I have one in my bag, and there's one in the cabinet.
What's for dinner tonight, by the way?
I don't know.
Well, I'm getting tired of this. You don't know shit. I want dinner hot and ready when this shit's over with.
Your mama.
Oh, I don't want her dinner. No.
Troy says, "Who had more of the dog cookies, Mark or Roger?"
Roger. Isn't it weird how they taste? They taste almost like regular cookies.
And you let him get away, Angela. I saw him for a little while, but not too much after that.
They're almost, the cookies I tried are, just imagine a regular cookie, but with a hell of a lot less sugar.
It tasted more of ginger.
Yeah, I don't even know if those are...
How did Roger handle the fireworks? There really weren't a lot of fireworks or gunshots going on, by us, so it wasn't a whole lot for him.
Shockingly, you would think Chicago, there'd be people just fucking blazing in the air.
We listened to the police scanner, and there was a lot going down in Chicago, a lot of shootings and stuff. Hey.
3D, get him. What is he chewing on now?
The same box.
What the fuck is him with him in the? Has he eaten?
Yes, I gave him food.
Damn.
I trust Roger more with fireworks than Mark. Same. Roger! No.
Does he got a toy or a bone or somewhere down there?
Yes, I brought him all down.
Well, hand him his shit.
Go lay down, Roger.
Why are you chewing on that box? You don't never chew on shit. He's in love with the box.
He was pretty good with them. He managed to fire one straight at the neighbor's dog, I heard. I don't understand. Okay.
There are people people in chat have conversations with one another, so try not to eavesdrop on people. If they're not
somebody said no, it was Marcus.
If they're not directly talking to you...
The video of Roger playing basketball with Marcus was hilarious. He's tried to play basketball with Marcus a couple times. Dude,
I was pretty shocked. He was actually legitimately playing. There were a few parts right before I recorded it where he would jump and leap for the ball. I'm like, oh man, I gotta get my camera out. So yeah, he's actually.
He was like really wanting to play, yeah.
The fact that he stole the ball from Marcus like 3 times was pretty impressive for a little 5-month-old puppy.
Jack Roberts
Whoop
says,
that ass.
Was you a member of the Windy City Vapors Club?
Ooh, I remember No, I was not, but I remember that. And I found out about that right around the time. Remember when I wanted to start like a vape club and I told you about it? This is before there were any such thing as a vape club or like or vape groups.
I made fun of him
He made
so
fun
much.
of me.
I was like, I don't smoke cigarettes. I'm a vapor.
Before Facebook, like vape Facebook groups, and before any kind of vape group or anything, I'm like, I got a great idea. Like, what do like a
Chicago
vape group for
Vapors
Chicago?
Club, and I made so much fun of him.
And she's like, that is so gay.
Like, I don't smoke cigarettes. I vape.
Yeah, I'm like, you bitch. You're supposed to fucking be with me. I could have been famous right now. I had like the largest fucking vape group in Chicago.
I know, I did. I made total fun of him.
Yep.
He also says, I went to a few killer vape meets with them. It was Sergeant Taz.
Yep, I remember him.
And he had a vape store on Cicero Avenue in 87th called Quitters.
Quitters, yep.
Were they the ones that organized the vape bashes here in Chicago?
Yeah,
Yes.
they were. I believe it was them mainly, but there was also a few others. I don't remember the names, but they all organized Vape Bash. Yeah, he had Quitters on Cicero. I went there a few times, and then I think they moved out of Cook County because of the taxes or something. So I don't know if they're still in business or not, but they moved somewhere else. And Vape Bash in Chicago was fun, but they stopped it. I heard something that had to do with someone stealing money or stealing profits or something. It has something to do with some shady shit going down.
Vape Bash is where Mark...
Within the circle of people that made it. Or
Mark met
together.
a man online from Canada who was
yeah.
coming
I
down
remember that.
for Vape Bash, and he offered to let Mark share a room with him. And I dropped him off at a hotel with a stranger he met online.
That was I remember that now. Yeah, so yeah, Vape Bash. I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm like, yeah, so I meet this dude up at Denny's. We go to dinner first, which is just, now that I think about it, how weird it is.
Like, I dropped him off and I was like,
see ya.
see you on Sunday.
So I drive with this is before I had like any severe anxiety. So we get the hotel, he's got one side of the room, I got the other. He was actually a pretty cool dude. He taught me a lot of shit. I know it sounds really gay.
He taught him a lot of stuff.
I forgot that dude's name, but he was, wow, that was like back in the day when, yeah, there was like no anxiety, no nothing. I could actually walk around and live a normal life. Well, somewhat normal life, because I was still
first
drinking.
started working at Good Sam, so that was like
Yeah, I was still drinking, so I could just drink away my anxiety.
That was like 2012.
Was it? Mm-hmm. I forgot that dude's name. I know he was bald, Canadian, and when he showed me Canadian money, I was like, holy shit. Canadian money, apparently you can't rip. You know that? It doesn't tear.
You can't set fire to
Vagina?
Asian money.
Oh, the hell I can't.
No, my brother had money from Asia. My uncle worked for a company, and they sent him abroad for a while, and he came back and gave my brother like all the money he had left from the trip. And then several years later, when we were big into the marijuana, we tried to take it to the currency exchange to exchange it in for like American dollars, and they wouldn't take it. So my brother was like, fuck that, this is worthless, and he tried to set it on fire. It wouldn't light. We put it all in a bucket, and we threw a couple matches in there, and it would not light. And then we sprayed it with
Lighter fluid?
lighter fluid.
Ray, you said something about a story. Where'd you post your story at? Did you email it? I know DC just said something about a story. Let me see. Hold on. So DC has a story. Ray, I didn't see your story. Sorry about that. If you want to let me know where it's at. So DC has a story. I met this chick in a parking lot of an Albertsons,
Which is a
Jewel Osco.
Jewel Osco, yeah.
Who wanted to ride. She was hella drunk and crying. Her boyfriend had just punched her and pushed her down some stairs and had a black eye. Before I read this, I want to say this is the perfect opportunity to get hooked up with a chick right here. This is, if you did not pick this woman up, you're an idiot. So I picked her up. Good job, DC. And we went to the parking lot of the apartments I was living at the time. She pulls out a Ziploc bag filled with vodka. What? We drank it. One thing led to another, and she wanted to have sex, so I started taking off her clothes, but she had like 5 pairs of clothes on because her boyfriend had kicked her out. Anyway, it took forever, but we did the deed, and I dropped her off on some random street somewhere. That's actually hilarious. Now, you sure she wasn't like a hooker or a crackhead? Because usually chicks or people that wear multiple layers of clothing, they're homeless, and that's how they stay warm and shit in the winter time. So maybe that kind of reminds me. I told this story before. Someone remember it, but
they
back when I
your brother abroad. No, abroad. No.
That's why. Yeah, you said broad.
Abroad means overseas.
Oh, you sound like you said that someone sent your brother like a chick.
No.
Oh.
My uncle worked for a specific company, and they sent him abroad. Overseas to set up the machine or whatever.
Don't use words like that on this channel.
They sent him overseas.
Anyways, when I used to work, I was working kind of like in the ghetto. And one day I went on my lunch break and I decided just to walk to a gas station to get some chips and shit. And as I'm walking to the gas station, I'm walking back and this chick is like on her first floor of her apartment. And she's hanging out the window. She's like, "Hey, you got a cigarette?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then I walked to the back of the apartment and just something in my head just said like, she wants more than a cigarette or whatever. And sure enough, I gave her a cigarette. I'm like, "You gonna hook me up with something?" She's like, "You better hurry up because my boyfriend gonna be home in an hour." Went inside and, yep, she was probably a crackhead.
I mean, I could tell you a story about before me and Mark were even dating together. Like, it was nothing. Like, he was at a party and I was at a party, and his friend who lived in
Who, me?
Yeah, at Amy's house.
I
went there.
Roger, come on,
and
get out.
we kind of crashed. Me and my girlfriend crashed a New Year's party that he was at, and I went to go. I had a bag of marijuana.
Why do you say?
But nobody there had anything to roll it with, or had a bowl or a chillum or a bong. Nobody had nothing. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna walk down the block to go get a blunt. We're in a really bad part of town. So the woman's house that we were at, her husband said, "Okay, well, I'll walk with you." So he walked me down the block to the gas station. I bought a couple blunts and we walked back. Meanwhile, so the walk took there and back 20 minutes. I don't know. Everybody at the house is drunk. Mark had expressed interest, but...
Well, you came there for me, I think, right? Or
Yeah.
That's why you came there? Yeah.
Yeah. So I walked there, I walked back, but meanwhile, while we're gone, somebody at the party's like, "Bro, I can't believe you let Angela go with so-and-so. They've been gone for like an hour, dude." So we come back in, and he's blowing up at me about being gone. Like, I'm like, I don't even know who you are. But this whole time, people are saying that I was like I was out having sex with this woman's husband, like on the side of their house.
Oh, I think I remember. Yeah, I remember this now.
I was
Yeah,
like,
I was blowing up at you?
yes.
Why we weren't even together?
I know, but you were like, "Oh, blah 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 blah," and I was like, I went to go get a blunt.
I don't remember. Oh, I remember this, but I remember blowing up at you. I think you added that part in
No,
yourself.
you were blowing up at
Did I?
me. Yes.
I don't remember that. These aren't any good. We need like good stories. I don't have any kind of like. I don't have any like break-in stories or like rape stories or anything. I don't have anything.
Charles
good like
O'Brien, thank you so much. Nice lights, guys.
Thank you. I've.
There was a time while I was pregnant, I let Mark go off to the bar by himself or with his friends. I got a call at like 3 a.m. that he had met 2 people at the bar, decided to go back to their apartment with them.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
I don't know what happened between that time and him calling me, but somewhere in the middle, they kicked him out of the house.
Yep.
And he decided to pee all over their hallway and down the stairwell of this apartment building.
I used to have this thing like when I drank and got drunk, I would pee. I would love to pee in like weird spots. And I think a lot of people are like that. I've heard of people peeing in closets and in refrigerators and shit.
Ray said check your email.
But yeah, I pissed all down the hallway. It was like some broke-ass apartment complex, and the hallway already smelled like piss. And the carpeting in the hallway was like, you can tell, like, if you touched it, it was like sticky feeling.
And I was probably like 7 months pregnant at the time, so I was not about to go sit at a bar and just be like, can I have a pop?
And that was back when I would go out every weekend to drink, and
yeah,
just the people I would hang out with though weren't like.
What do you got? What do you got?
They weren't like what the word I'm looking for is, they weren't very hip. Thank you to what am I doing? Oh, story time with if you guys got any crazy stories, like good stories, real story, no fake stories, please.
Who is it that sent us stories every week? Was it DC?
No, it wasn't DC. It was somebody else. I forgot his name. What was his name? Something, was it Bear or something? Papa Bear or some shit?
No, it wasn't Papa Bear.
Or Dr. something?
No.
Anyways.
Who was it that sent us stories every single week? I feel like it was DC.
No, it wasn't DC. Because these stories are long and well done. DC can't type like that. He could barely spell.
I feel like it was DC.
All right, we got a story time. Oh, this is Ray. Okay. So check this out. My first time in the House of Corrections, and I was standing in line for lunch, and I seen this dude get shanked for a Dixie cup of Kool-Aid right in the lunch line. No bullshit. That would freak me the fuck out. If I was like locked up and the first time I see someone get stabbed just for a cup of Kool-Aid, I'm like, oh shit, this is real. Yeah, sadly enough, I've never been in jail. I've been arrested one time, but it was like on false charges, so that really didn't count. And I wasn't really in prison.
His ex-wife or wife at the time called and said that he beat her, and they were like, "We know she's lying, but we have to take you in anyway."
Yep. I was sitting there, and this is back when like you could still smoke cigarettes in cop cars. I'm like, "Can I have a cigarette while we do this?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." He's
True
like,
story. One time I was sloppy drunk, and my ex fucked me, and I'm thinking he said I pissed in her.
Oh!
But he said I passed in her.
Dude, I always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to do that. Like, have sex with a girl and pee inside of her. I don't know why I'd want to do that, but I always wanted to do that just to see, like, what would happen. Like,
the first time I ever punched Mark in the face...
Stop licking that goddamn speaker!
We just moved into this apartment and,
Wait, you punched me in the face?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
In Beverly, I went to go put our son to bed, and I ended up falling asleep with him in the bed. Meanwhile, the two friends that we had at our house decided to show Mark some, like, crazy S&M or BD whatever porn.
I think I remember. I was trying to be rough.
And so Mark came in the room, gets on top of me and is like straddling me and wakes me up and he's like, I want you to slap me in the face. And he's like pushing my face like this, like slap me in the face. Just slap me in the face. I'm like, well, stop. What are you doing? Stop. And he's going like this. And then he takes my shirt and
rips it off.
Bulks it. And then I just went and I punched him in the face. Like, get the fuck off of me.
Did you do it because you were pissed, or did you do it because you didn't realize how hard you were supposed to slap me?
No, I did it because I was pissed.
Oh, I thought you did it because you didn't know how hard to slap me.
No, and he's like, why'd you hit me? And then he starts like half crying, and I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? And my girlfriend comes in the room and is like, Mark, that is not what I said to do. And I was like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Said give it to her rough and be dominant. I'm like, all right. And I went in
but
there.
But I was dead ass asleep. I feel like
you weren't asleep.
Yes, I was. I put Marcus to bed and I fell asleep next to him, so I'm laying there.
Whoa, wait a minute. No. This is false. Because Marcus was not even, I wouldn't even have done that if he was in the bed.
Yes, it was. It was in Beverly. Marcus was on the end of the bed. Yes.
No, Marcus had his own bedroom and our bedroom was over here. Yes. No. I remember clearly because Wyatt was there and they were sleeping in their bedroom together.
No, they weren't. Marcus was on the side of the bed over there because I went to put him to bed.
I don't remember this. I remember everything, but I don't remember him being in the bed. I remember him being in his room with his buddy.
No, he was in the bed. Because why else would I go to sleep while everybody else is awake in the house?
I always found that creepy, like having sex in the same room where your kid is sleeping, your baby's sleeping. Other people were always, cool with it, but me, I found it weird.
Everybody was drunk as shit. And you just went in and you were just like, fucking hit me. I want you to hit me.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. But
yeah.
I think.
And then my friend came in and was like, Mark, what the fuck did you do? That is not what I said to do.
Yeah, that did hurt. If I remember correctly. It kind of killed the mood for me, too. Where is he at? He was just licking the speaker a minute ago.
He's behind me, right here, laying down.
Watch that son of a bitch. He's eating shit and licking. Oh, I got a chat over here. I didn't notice.
Oh, my God.
And
That was the first time I punched Mark in the face.
The first time.
Marcus wants to know, could I stay out till 11? They keep saying they want to stay out longer, and they're saying they'll just come to our house when they went, and I can just leave and go back when I need to go home.
What? First of all, we're doing a show, like probably one of the most important shows on YouTube, and this motherfucker is going to text us during the show and ask questions like, can I stay out later?
10:30.
What'd you say?
He can come home at 10:30.
Come on, people. If I told that story, you guys could tell some embarrassing shit, too. I'm trying to think. I've told the embarrassing story about me shitting my pants when I was working. I couldn't lock the door to 7-Eleven.
We don't have any other we don't have embarrassing stories that are like, oh my God, we cannot tell that.
Well, with that said, go to the questions.
We've told the one several times about where he gets lost in the woods, but it's really just the...
All right, questions.
Whatever.
Yeah, we told that story like 10,000 times already.
Yeah.
Lost in between the houses.
So Jacqueline says, tonight's question, what is your favorite movie quote, or song of all time?
Holy Jesus. That's... Favorite movie?
Probably my favorite movie, if I right off the spot, would probably be King Kong, the 1980s version. Definitely that Robert Scully so amazingly bought for me. Thank you so much. I love it.
I think for me, at the moment, my favorite movie would be whatchamacallit? Henry, the original. That was made in what, like the 80s? I think it was made.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the moment, either that one or I'm a huge fan of Dope Sick Love, the documentary on HBO.
Movie quote.
Movie quote.
When I was a kid, when I was little, like 4 or 5, my favorite movie at the time was Predator because I loved Arnold Schwarzenegger, and my favorite quote was when he says, "What's with this fucking tie business?" And I would get so excited watching this movie, and I'd be like, the quotes come in, and my parents would be like, "Angela, no, you don't say it, and I'd be like, "What's with this fucking tie business?"
I think I wasn't paying attention because I have no clue what you just said. Henry is a fucked up movie, Mark. Yes, I love it. It's fucked up. It's like the best. It is like I just wish I had a tat. She didn't show her tits at all in them. No, actually, there's a lot of titties.
Jason, thank you so much for being the most important show on YouTube.
Thank you, Jason. I was disappointed that the sister never showed her tits. Yet all the other chicks that he killed always showed their tits, but we never got to see her tits. That was like the only disappointment. Wasn't there a new version of Henry that came out and it sucked? Yeah, it was horrible. The I Spit on Your Grave, the original, is really good, where they tie the chick in the basement and everyone goes there and takes turns on her and beats her and shit.
There's several versions of that too. Like there's a couple.
I like fucked up movies. Like I don't like
Predator,
watching normal movies.
My son loves Alien. I love I think it's the second Alien. That's probably my favorite. But yeah, the first Predator is my favorite. I had some issues being younger. I had a crush on Arnold Schwarzenegger, Steven Seagal, Bruce Willis, and MacGyver.
So you're weird. You're like a little girl that had crushes on like old men.
I even named our cat that we had MacGyver because I loved MacGyver. I don't know. I don't even remember too much about it, but I named a cat MacGyver, one of our cats that we found, MacGyver, because I loved him so much.
Chuck has had sex in a car with a woman with a kid in the back seat. Yeah, I've had that happen many times where you got like a kid in the car seat.
What?
Yeah, this is back when I was young, though. This is like normal when you're young.
Is it?
I guess. Isn't it? Yeah.
When you had sex with a woman in the car while her kid was in the car seat?
Like a baby kid. Like, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2. Didn't really know what was going on. He wasn't sitting there watching us. The car seat was turned that way. Or the time
But you have so many high morals that when you were drunk as shit, you wouldn't have sex with your wife with your son in the bed next to you. Get the fuck out of here.
No, because that part, I remember that clear as day.
No,
that was the same weekend we all got sick and got the flu.
No, that wasn't. That was a different weekend.
All right, anyways, I told all my good stories already. The time I went down, this was one of Beth's friends. I forgot his name. He used to live out here. I used to hang out with him, but he was really into heroin. I used to have this thing where I used to love going with people on car rides when they want to like cop heroin. You usually go down to the north side or the ghetto. Even though I've never once tried it, I actually wish I did try it at one point, but I just used to love going down there. So I went down with this one dude, and he was driving like a fairly new Mustang. So there's two white dudes driving around in a brand new Mustang in the ghetto at like 1, 2 a.m. and we got the visors down. He's like, dude, put the visor down so the cops can't see your face. I'm like, what? It's fucking 2 a.m. They see the, So we go, and he stops at one corner. Dude's like, what do you need? He tells him, he's like, all right, man, give me the money. I'll meet you in back. Dumbass gives him the money, goes around through the alley. Of course, the dude ain't there. He got burned. That happened like 2 or 3 times. Eventually, he met this hooker who said, I can get it for us. Somehow, he got them. Who the fuck is that? Somehow, she actually came back. Long story short, did you order pizza?
No, is it the mailman?
This late? He doesn't ring the bell.
My cup is supposed to be here.
Yeah, but the mailman doesn't ring the bell. Is that a car in our driveway? No.
That's my car.
I know that's your car. I don't know who it is. Anyways, so he gets the shit. The chick comes in a car. She's like, well, you're going to do it with me. So I sit in the back seat. I'm like, okay, I'm just here for the ride because I love doing weird shit. So they do it. I don't remember how they did it. They didn't shoot it up. I remember that. I think they snorted it off a CD case. But he's like, you want to fuck? So she hops on top of him and they start fucking. And he's like, oh, you're fucking, your pussy's bleeding everywhere. Ew. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I'm just kind of laying in the back, ignoring I don't remember if I had cell phones back then or not, but anyways, long story short, he drops the chick off. We go, and then he gets home. Next day, he calls me, and he blames me for stealing his money and his wallet. I'm like, dude, you were fucking a hooker. More than likely, she had her hand in the back of your pants, sliding out your wallet when you were fucking. I'm like, why would I steal your wallet and your money? Come on, let's be realistic. But that was fun.
Mark ate the pussy of a Craigslist hooker on his birthday.
She wasn't a hooker. First of all, I didn't eat her pussy. She was a stripper.
Did.
She was a man. First of all, she hated men. So why would she let a guy eat her pussy if she hated men?
You told me you did.
I always tell stories like that. Who was at the door?
I don't know.
God damn it. I don't feel like getting up.
Chuck.
Send Roger out there.
Says, is Roger going to be on the show tonight? Yes.
No, he's not allowed on the show anymore.
Happy Hippie has his Name That Tune.
Name that tune.
He says, you've done pretty good, but Mark, can you name this tune? Hold on.
If Angela can read it, probably not.
Okay. I'm a cold heartbreaker, fit to burn, and I'll rip your heart.
Stop. I'll leave you. Oh, Guns N' Roses, You Could Be Mine.
Dang. What?
Huge Guns N' Roses fan. I know that shit.
What?
Mark has some good life experiences to relate to.
What
us,
up, Batman?
Batman. I don't know why. Like, I was so fascinated with always going with people to get drugs. I don't know why. I've never been to a whatchamacallit house, like a crack house or a what's the other place called? The house where they sell the drugs out of. Why is it trap house? There we go. I've never been to one. There was one time I could have went and I missed out on it. Oh, and I heard a story about it and I wish I went, but no, I've never. It was always like going on car rides and watching people get burnt for money because they were always so dumb. Like, yeah, man, give me the money. My guy's got it. I'll be right back. And they give him like $60 and like, dude, he's not coming back.
Flop house, trap house, whatever.
I realize like people that do heroin and stuff like that, I guess they're so desperate to where they are willing to do stupid shit like that. They give random people money and think they're actually going to be back. Or like, man, pull around to the alley, man.
Yeah.
And then no one's there. Like, dude, he took your money. Or they used to, another thing where they give you the little foil tin, and inside there would be like soap or crushed up shit. I'm like, dude, that's...
I do have a story to tell you guys.
Who's it involved? Not me, I hope?
Not kind of, sort of.
Oh, no. Wait,
So...
quiet. I hear him chewing.
He's over there.
Where's he at?
Over there.
That's son of a bitch.
Should I wait?
No, go ahead.
This is a story about when
Where are you at?
It was bad.
Oh, you are.
Bad.
What's
So...
the story about before you tell it?
Huh?
What story is it before you tell
When
it?
I lost the $100 and I thought it was, I gave it to the drug dealer and he was lying and you like freaked the fuck out on him and then I found it in my pocket.
I don't remember this, but go ahead.
So we had our friends over. We were trying to get some
What are you doing over here?
cocaine, and we called our other friend, told us, hey, call my boy.
Call my boy.
So me and my girlfriend called him. He was like, I don't have that, but I have weed. So I was like, all right, well, we'll meet you. I'll get some weed, whatever. So we went all the way out into the ghetto, me and my girlfriend, and we met him and we got some pot off of him. And I was still in my work clothes, my scrubs. And Mark had given me $100 bill. So we get back in the car. The people drive off. And I'm checking my pockets. And I'm like, oh, my God, Beth, where's the $100 at? Like, we bought, I don't know, $40 of weed off of the guy. And I was like, fuck, did I give him $100 bill? Like, oh my God. So I call him and I'm like, hey, did I give you $100 bill? And he's like, no, you gave me this. Like, I swear you didn't give it to me. So I'm like freaking out. Like, how am I going to tell Mark, like, I lost $100? He's going to think I'm lying. So we get home. I tell him, like, I don't know what happened. I lost $100, blah, blah, blah. He calls up the drug dealer, starts going off on him. The drug dealer calls our friend, starts going off on him. The friend calls Mark and he's like, bro, what the fuck? And he's high on Xanax. So his little buddy starts freaking out, talking about how he's going to come here. He's going to tell the drug dealer our address, and they're going to come to our house and shoot us up. So I call his friend's sister, and I'm freaking out on him. I tell her what happened.
Wow, where the fuck was I at during all this?
Everything's going crazy. We're sitting on the couch, and I'm, like, freaking out, and I put my hand in my pocket, like my chest pocket, and there's the $100 bill.
I must have been fucked up because...
So I go back in there and I'm like, hey guys, funny story. Guess what? Here's the hundo.
I found that $100.
It was so bad.
Went to a crack house one time. I was training under a blindfold with a white cane for the job. Guy says, what you want, what you need. Alleged crack house. What? Wait, what?
What you want, what you need.
What you want, what you need, baby. In any town, you can always buy weed on MLK Boulevard. I don't care. I'm not sure. Well, weed nowadays is not even like what it used to be back then. You could pretty much go to your local store.
I started a war, and it was so bad. So bad.
Next question.
That was all the questions.
Whenever we start talking about, it's always drug related. We sound like we're like the biggest like.
And we're not. It was just
we're not really. It's just kind of sad.
We were influenced a lot by our certain pair of friends.
Like on the weekends, we would just drink and do whatever. Like there was cocaine, weed, pills, whatever. That's what I guess normal people did on the weekends when they were bored.
And Marcus was not at the house. No. We had a babysitter. He was away for the night, the weekend, whatever. So it wasn't. The babies were never at the house. So.
Beautiful parents, by the way. Yes, we're perfect parents, in case anyone's wondering. Mm-hmm. There's actually a picture of Marcus. If you go on peopleofwalmart.com, there's a picture of Marcus sleeping in a shopping cart when he was like 2 or 3. How old was he?
He was less than a year.
We left him in his shopping cart, but we were eating Subway next to the shopping cart, but the picture makes it look like there's no parents around. Yeah. And they just left their kid in the shopping cart.
He fell asleep in the car on the way to Walmart, so we took took him out of the car. He's still sleeping, so I put our jacket down. I put my jacket down in the cart, and I laid him in the cart because he was still sleeping. So I was like, fuck it, we'll just, So this particular Walmart had a Subway in it. I was like, well, let's go get Subway while he's sleeping. So we're sitting at the table eating Subway. He's sleeping in the cart, and somebody took a picture of it and put it on Walmart, people of Walmart.
That's hilarious. I'm like, I always look through the pictures. I'm like, why does that look just like Marcus? I'm like, holy shit, that's the Subway we were at. I'm like, oh my God, we made people at Walmart. I'm like, son of a bitch, yes.
And it's for something stupid. Like, they're like, oh my God, great parents. But he was like, what are you supposed to do with a sleeping toddler? Like,
stick him in the car with the windows shut?
Anyway.
Where is he at?
He's under my chair.
What's he chewing on now? There's wires under there.
Under my chair?
Did you go both groups?
I'm going to Facebook right now. Or, I mean, YouTube right now.
Did you go to both Facebook groups?
No.
God, you're so slow. Why? You can't do two
I didn't
things
know
at
you.
once.
I never go to both Facebook groups.
Which one did you go to?
The Fagan's World.
Oh my
Robert Scully, thank you so much for that Fagan fuckboy comment. Drugs are good.
Drugs are good.
What are you
It's
doing,
just that when you're older, you can't enjoy drugs because you'll die. Like your body can't handle it anymore.
Hey, what are you doing? Come here.
If we did half the shit we did when we were young, shit. I'd be fucking dead on the spot. All right, we got a question since Angela's slow, ST gave the middle finger. Thank you, ST.
What are you on?
Batcher said happy birthday.
What are you on? Oh.
The spots you don't read. Apparently, I guarantee you read the wrong post, I bet.
No, I didn't.
Dylan says, what's your
post.
favorite disposable of all time? That's a hard question. I don't think I can answer that at the moment, Dylan, because I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and think. The one that I like the ones, when I did that breakdown video, the ones that have the ceramic coil, those actually have really good flavor. And they're small. That one's really nice. Jason said what ST said. Paul, a.k.a. Vaping Batcher. So there's pretty much no question. It is a bunch of people just talking shit. You cocksuckers.
There you go. That's why I don't read those. All right. So questions from last week's
There's no questions from last week.
YouTube show.
Can't wait to watch your new platform grow. You're gonna kill it. Oh, Batman's cooking channel. He's gonna start doing. He's gonna start doing cooking. He did one, I think, already.
Oh, you did
He's doing cooking videos.
the drink, right?
He's in whatchamacallit? An apron.
Oh.
With like a dago on, trying to flex. I mean, he's not as cut as I am, but he'll pass. Thank you, Batman. Merry Christmas.
Nas, Lisa.
Robert Scully, thank you for that free.
I read that.
But you didn't say thank you for being a member.
Yes,
for 32
I did.
months.
I said thank you for being a Fagan fuckboy.
For 32 months.
I didn't say the months.
You tell me that's money well spent. Hold on.
Ew.
Oh.
You should see Roger's face right now. Oh my god. Oh god. When is the Batman and the Fat Man Rumble?
Who knows when it?
Batman, you should come out and spend the weekend at our house.
Ooh, that smells like potato chips.
And then you and Mark can have like a Rumble in the Jungle type situation in the backyard.
You know what that smells like? When you open a fresh bag of Lay's potato chips.
Ugh.
Like that potato chip smell you get from the bag. That smells exactly like it. Jason, thank you, sir, for that donation. He says, toward Mark doing a how to cook dino nuggets video.
That would be a good video.
I'm so hooked on watching these videos on YouTube of these guys who interview prostitutes, and I want to do it so badly. Because these guys
Robert
that do
Scully
it,
said PayPal.
these guys that do these interviews are horrible. Like, they don't even know what the fuck. They don't get to, like, the nitty-gritty with all the good stories. They're just like, so, where you from? When did you start becoming a prostitute? Oh, okay. Is it dangerous? Like, no, you want to do an interview, like, tell me some pretty crazy stories. Like, have you ever been raped before? Have you ever been mugged, shot, stabbed? Tell me that story. I'm telling you. Thank you, Mr. Scully, for that beautiful PayPal donation, as always. And did he say anything this week is the question, because he never really says much. And the answer to that question is... He says... What did he say? What the fuck did I say? Where'd it go? I just seen it. Oh, come on, Robert. What'd you say? View story. Oh, thank you, you guys. Well, thank you, Mr. Skrelly.
Cox Out Kitchen.
Cox Out. Hey, that's a good name for a cooking channel.
Nas Lisa says, thank you guys for the show, Mark and Angela Fagan. Happy New Year for you and the family. Be safe. Polo 365 says, Happy New Year to you, Mark, Angela, Marcus, Roger. Hope it's a good one.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Parthy Win says, wish you Happy New Year, Mark and Angela. Thank you so much.
The only thing about doing interviews of prostitutes is that I'd have to pay them, and that'd be money. Like, I don't feel like paying a prostitute for an interview. So that because I wouldn't make money off that like I wouldn't get enough views that would cover what I'd have to pay that chick. So that probably wouldn't be worth it. Carry on.
Raw Chuck says, is this week's show going to be another fun-filled, long-ass show? So far, yes.
Hopefully not.
It's 8 o'clock already.
We had.
Are we gonna talk about?
We could talk
what
about
we're
our
gonna
idea
do on Thursdays.
We can.
Go
I don't know if we're gonna do it though. We had this idea of Thursday doing like a
gaming show, like a game show, where we do Pictionary, and you guys can.
The Pictionary thing that we did last week could have been, but we want to do it on a more like professional level to where it's actually on screen that you see what's going on.
Yeah, so you guys can actually interact with the game and stuff like that.
But I don't know. It seems kind of PG, but I think I kind of want it to be kind of a PG type thing. I don't know. Because we got the shows where we talk about the dick jokes and the balls and the pussies and all that stuff. But what about like a normal like PG related type of deal? Where it's a game. It's a game and people can actually interact rather than just watching someone play a game. Having people actually play the game themselves
with us. What do you guys think about that?
Well,
if we did and it wouldn't be always like Pictionary. That was just like the idea.
Like a different game every month.
Like every month we do a different game of some sort.
We're gonna do it on Thursdays. I don't know what time, but figure like every week on Thursday, and then every month we change out possibly the game. I don't know.
I actually found another game for us to maybe try.
Well, don't shoot the load yet.
I know, but I'm just gonna throw it out there.
No, you're gonna give away.
No, I'm just gonna say it's called Chicken versus Hot Dog. And it comes with these two.
But it's got to be something to where chat can play the game, not to where just they watch us play the game.
I feel like we could make this a game where chat could interact, because it comes with two. Comes with a hot dog looking thing with a suction cup on it, and there's a chicken looking thing with a suction cup on it. And you have to try to, and it's got questions and challenges, and you have to try to do different things with these two devices.
Okay. I'm not sure about that one. But I think, I don't know, I say it's going to be more of a PG related thing, but...
It'll probably end up not being, though.
It would probably not, because I don't think everyone
you skip my
that
last
watches...
chat.
I don't think everyone that watched the videos, I think there's a lot of people that don't like the whole... dick jokes.
Jason said, let's do Hangman and Pictionary again. We could do Hangman, like better Hangman. We could plan for it. That'd be fun.
Hangman. Yeah. I think he was being sarcastic.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Jason, thank you so much. Last donation for the night. You walking kebab, you. Thank you so much.
How dare you call me a walking kebab? We got to do on Monday. We got to do whatchamacallit.
Thank you again, Jason, towards Mark doing a video on how to cook dino
I already
nuggets.
read that one earlier. Oh. You're way behind, buddy.
Well, it's better than you.
You're slipping.
Behind.
You are slipping. So I don't know. As of now, we're gonna do it, but I can say right now off the bat.
What if you did a Zoom panel of people playing the game with you guys?
That could happen too.
We could do that too. Yeah.
So
you guys let us know what you think would be more fun to do. Like, an interactive game like Pictionary or Hangman with you guys in chat? Or would it be better, like Happy Hippie said, like a Zoom panel, and we could pick a bunch of you guys to come in Zoom and do a thing with us that, you know, you let us know. And when we kind of get it finalized, that's when we'll kind of start it. So if we have, you know, good ideas and we feel comfortable doing it, we'll start next week. If not, we'll just.
Well, I think maybe we'll start next week. It'll start next week, just me and you, and then chat, and then we'll kind of go from there to see. Because
Happy Hippie had the best idea, in my opinion.
Because
I like that idea too, but
the Zoom thing works, but every week it has to be a different crowd. It can't be the same crowd.
Yeah,
every week.
It can't be the same crowd. There's got to be at least different people in there. So if you guys watching, you know, don't mind being on screen or whatever, you guys have to get Zoom and all that kind of thing.
It can't be too many people either, because then it gets too cluster fucked and.
So it'd have to be maybe 5 people.
No, that's way too many. I think. Yeah, that's still way too many.
3 Zoom people plus you and me.
3 or 2, one or the other, yeah.
I
don't know, but
I'd say 3 Zoom people plus you and me. So what happened?
First, we're gonna try.
Your light's going out.
I don't know why that light keeps doing that.
It's
it does it. It's been doing it for the past 3 days. My Elgato light starts flashing, and then after, it's so annoying that it does it. You're gonna have to sit here and deal with it.
Hopefully, prizes. Will there be prizes?
Probably not. There might be a grand prize. Who knows?
Maybe.
But
I don't know. Maybe.
As of a weekly prize, I don't think so. But who knows? Things can change. Anything is possible. But the whole ordeal is we're gonna try for the first week or 2, and if it doesn't do well, it's not gonna continue. Because I'm not going to put any effort into something that's not going to do good.
So we just thought maybe it'd be fun to hang out another day.
This fucking light's going to drive me fucking nuts.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know. It's something to do with...
Bulks as prizes. We don't have any more bulks.
Finding a network and blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, that's so annoying. And there's no way to... Well, I can unplug it, but that involves me standing up, and I don't feel like doing it. I mean, it kind of looks cool. It makes us...
If you tell... I'll tell you about the game idea, about a game where people in chat can log into the website and you can stream it on a channel, but has all kids and different games on the site.
Yeah, but that's a lot of work, though. It's got to be something simple, like people got to go to a site, start signing up and doing this and that. It starts to become a bit of a hassle. Oh, we almost had it for good. Oh, still doing it. This fucking goddamn light. I'm calling Elgato, and I'm going to tell them that they just fucked up the most watched YouTube show live, and one of their lights fucked the entire show up, and they better send me at least 5 new lights or repay me in royalties or something, because this is not... Look at this shit. I got to get up. God damn it, you motherfucker.
So Randall Hayes says, these are the times... to where I'm glad I live in the South. Me and my wife ordered pizza a couple weeks ago. We always get our own pizzas. She likes pineapple on pizza. I love pineapple on pizza. I think it's so good.
You love it so much that you never once got it.
Because you wouldn't eat it. I love mushrooms, onions, and peppers on pizza too, and I never get it either.
Is that light at full blast now, or just me?
It does not belong, in my opinion. Anyways, we got 2 large pizzas, 1 large box of breadsticks, dipping sauce. It was $47. That has damn good pizza. To Hometown Pizza is my favorite pizza place.
This fucking light. Elgato, I know you're watching. You make shitty fucking lights.
I don't know. It's something about the pineapple with the pizza sauce. It's like that sweet and salty. It's so good, though.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
You can do like a mushroom, onion, pepper, and pineapple pizza. Ooh.
And that's why every morning when you take a shit, it smells like someone died in the entire house. Because you eat shit like that. Or what were you eating the other day? Like fucking pickles with chili powder and hot sauce or some shit on them?
It was good. It's chamoy pickle.
Yeah, and you wonder why you fucking shit your brains out. Mmm.
Delicious.
I'm so happy that I'm not into anal sex, because if I would have married you or met you, you would have turned my whole world around. Like, you know what?
Well, I would have had to been into it too.
I used to love anal, but not anymore after meeting her. Woo! That asshole pumps out some shit.
Absolutely belongs on pizza. I think it's delicious.
I've never had it to where so I can't really complain about it, but
Venom says Angela's shirt is marshmallow, pretty cool shirt. The shirt I was wearing was like, I don't know who Marshmallow is, but yeah.
Is it like a new term? Maybe.
No, it's some sort of thing, but I ordered it because it was cute. It had 2 X's for the eyes and then like a mouth. But I guess it's something called I don't know.
Da, 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 da. Why shitty lights? Repair the shit, Mark. I looked it up. It's something to do with like because these lights are controlled over Wi-Fi, so it has something to do with the light losing the network or some shit. But I don't see how because they've been connected. I've never had a problem, but just all of a sudden, this motherfucker just started doing it, and it's only this light.
I love buffalo chicken pizza and cheesesteak pizza. Where do you get that from?
Cheesesteak pizza
There's
sounds good.
There's this place in one of the towns
they used to live
sort of close that I used to live by, and they did a gyro pizza, and that shit was the best.
It was good, but a few things about it, you can't eat leftovers of it because it would probably be disgusting, and
he would only obviously get it with the gyro meat, but you get it with the tomato and the onion and all the stuff. But it was the best, and it was like
and you can't overdo it because you'd be sick.
It was thick. It was like a thicker crust all the way through.
And it had gyro sauce instead of pizza sauce.
Yes.
So it was
I think
pretty good.
we did a video where we made our like a homemade one.
It didn't come out as good, but
it tasted similar, but there's nothing that competes against that Pizza Hut one. Not the Pizza Hut, but the Pizza Place one.
Elgato sucks ass. The lights are I've had these lights for years now. They're nice lights, but now this one's flickering. They make good capture cards. They make good. What else do they make good? Capture cards, lights.
I think Pizza Hut or one of the pizza places used to do a buffalo pizza.
I think it was Pizza Hut, maybe.
Was it Pizza Hut?
Buffalo chicken pizza?
Yeah.
This show has the same title as my life.
The shit show.
What's it?
Vape Batcher said, Mark, that's the problem. These laws are so crazy and unbelievable. So people like normal people aren't paying attention. You will be one of the first to know if you're wrong or we are wrong. Angela, do you honestly think all judges are fair? No.
Oh, hell no. Of course not.
No.
I don't know, I don't know politics, how it works, but after learning how they shove things in with like a bill that, I don't know how it works, but some laws just seem so over the top that it's like, why or how could they possibly do that? I don't know. I'm curious to see how the Safety Act law or whatever the fuck you want to call it, how it works out.
Taco pizza is good shit. That is good shit. Like Happy Hippie Aurelio's taco
Aurelio's,
pizza.
yeah, they got good ass taco pizza. Taco pizza. What is has anybody had
we should have a pineapple pizza.
What is that thing they have at Pizza Hut now?
I don't know.
Did I sing yesterday?
The melts.
What the hell is a melt from Pizza Hut?
It's just
It's like a new thing, but I don't know what it is.
It's just folded over and like a.
It looks like a
panini or
sandwich
something.
type deal.
Yeah.
Safety Act is on hold. On hold for certain counties though. I don't think Cook County is part of that hold.
No, it was Kankakee County.
Yeah, it's not all
sure
counties.
Put it on hold.
I think it's like a handful of counties where it's on hold, but Cook County is not one of them, to my knowledge. It's like the Pizzone. It doesn't look like the Pizzone though. The Pizzone is like a fucking pizza puff, but these look like I don't know what they look like. The Safety Act isn't going to work. You think the crime is bad now? Just wait. Yeah, see, that's the thing, though. Why would they want to?
We listened to the police scanner on New Year's Eve, and it was crazy. So many people were just shooting off guns, and so many people got hit with stray bullets. It was crazy. There was a little, 11-year-old boy that had friends over, and they were having like a little PG-13 New Year's Eve party.
And he got shot in the face.
Shot in the face.
Yeah.
From a stray bullet, from somebody just shooting off a bullet.
It doesn't make sense. Like, if you think about it, why would the city, when they're trying to get the crime under control, why would they want to make it worse? It just seems, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I know what it sounds like. Oh yeah, no cash bail. That's, it's going to be worse. But I don't know. It just, something doesn't add up. Who knows? I guess all I can do is wait and see. All we can do is wait and see. Because Because people said they were supposed to release a shit ton of prisoners like January 1st. I don't think I've heard of anything happening like that yet, so we'll see what happens. What's his name has no cash bail. He has actually no bail at all, meaning he can't get out on bail. What's the guy that just busted for the murders? The guy that looks like a your typical like rich suburban college white guy. Like, that guy does not look like the type that would be killing people and cutting them up. Because your state is ran by Beetlejuice. Don't say that name 3 times, whatever you do. Because that bitch will appear. She's like, hey, what's going on, baby? Yeah, woo-wee. But regardless of how horrible of a person she is, it still doesn't make sense why she would do that. If that's what's going to happen, if that's going to let people just be free, it doesn't make any sense. I think it's going to come down to the judge on the trials. And if you happen to have a judge that's biased or racist or whatever, then that's when shit's going to get nasty. So, for instance, if you got like I don't know, some random dude shoots up a fucking, well, I don't know, I'm not going to say shoots up a supermarket. Just some random dude shoots someone. He goes to court. He happens to be, let's say, I don't know, Chinese, because you can't offend the Chinese. And the judge is Chinese, and he might be a little racist. He might let the dude, no cash bail and have him walk. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Something doesn't click right. That's how Democrats think. I don't know exactly sure what you mean by that, but thank you. Open your eyes and see the prize. Oh, yeah.
What other shows or movies have you guys watched that have been pretty good?
They praise criminals and shit on the working man. But what? Okay, so what do they benefit from praising criminals? What do they benefit though? That's what I'm trying to understand. I legitimately don't. It doesn't make sense to me. If that's what they do, then what's the point of praising the criminal? Is beating your wife still illegal if your wife is Governor Whitmer or
I don't
whatever?
know who Governor Whitmer is.
I don't either. I have no clue.
We started watching a show last night, and then Mark stopped because it had to do with
some
a
chick
teenage
dying.
Girl having cancer.
Yeah, I don't do cancer
so
shows
it's on
or anything.
Netflix, and it's called The Midnight Club, and it's actually a pretty good show. So the premise is that there's this hospice house/mansion which caters to teenagers with terminal illnesses.
Oh, Jesus.
So kids that, teenagers who are dying of cancer or whatever it may be. So, and the house is fine. That's amazing doctors, whatever. That part is all fine. The house itself has kind of morbid history. So before the people that bought it for the hospice thing, it was owned by a cult and all this kind of stuff. So all the kids there kind of are seeing weird things in the house, and there's they're seeing ghosts and different weird shits going on. And then they find this secret basement, and it's called the Midnight Club. So the kids kind of all get together at midnight.
Roger.
And they tell each other scary stories.
So this is like a PG kid show.
It's
that's why I didn't like
it's
it.
PG, but there's swearing, but it's morbid. So it's not 100% PG. So it's it's morbid. But it was actually really, really good.
If you like PG content.
So there's no titties, there's no
sex,
no
rape scenes, nothing like that.
Nothing like that. But the kids are dying. There's
Who
crazy
wants to watch shows? I never understood.
But it's other. But there's other stuff going on. It's a haunted mansion type thing. It was actually really, really good.
What is the enjoyment in watching a movie? Not just that show, but any movie where someone's got cancer and they're dying. Who wants to watch that?
Because they don't 100% focus on that, but it is talked about. The kids are well, why are we doing this? It doesn't really matter because we're fucking dead anyway. But it was really good. I liked it. So I'm
Like if you
gonna
want
keep watching
to, if
it.
you want to make a movie about someone dying of cancer or something like that, make something to where a dude is dying of cancer. He has like 6 months to live, and for those 6 months, he does some of the craziest off the wall shit possible. He robs banks, he rapes people, he kills people. He just goes off the fucking chain for those 6 months, and then he finds out at the very like last month that he actually is not going to die, but he does go to prison for life after all the shit he's done. That would be a good movie. And yes, I thought of that in my head. So if there's any producers out there that want to hook up.
Read the donation.
Who?
The donation.
Oh, the donation. Thank you, Bachelor. He says, thanks for my awesome gift. Votes is how Democrats profit, Mark, same as the reason the border is open. So I'm assuming, I don't know, Democrat, Republican, all that shit. So I'm assuming like the lower class people, if I understand this correctly, so lower class people are the ones that vote Democrat. So if the Democrats let the prisoners out, that they'll vote for them. Is that how that works, I guess? I'm understanding? I don't know. I don't get political, so who knows. But you should have 2 gifts. I don't know if you got both of them today. If you only got one today, then there's another one coming.
Won gifts?
He's got 2 gifts, yep.
Why?
Because I felt like both gifts, because he'd probably complain if he only got one. So that way if he got 2, he couldn't bitch about it. Right? Is that how you do
Mark
it?
said, no, you didn't. That's already a movie. What movie is that then?
Oh, is it a movie? What movie is it? That sounds like right up my fucking alley.
But if you haven't seen it, the Pray for the Devil, highly recommend. It was very good.
If there's a movie out there like that, please share, because
Roger.
I feel like someone has stole my, he's up to no good. What is he doing?
Come here, buddy. Where you at?
Exactly where he's at.
Come here. Come here.
Come
here, little boy.
Oh my god.
Good boy. Come here.
Nothing annoys me more. There's 2 things that annoy me in life. It's baby talk and dog talk.
Well, that makes him come here. That makes him come to you. He likes it.
I tell him, like, Roger, come here. Roger, get over here. And then he walks over, and I'll go like, come here, you want your baby, come with your baby.
But he comes in such a cute little way.
I come in a cute way, too. Just smile. And I'll fucking paint your face. Wait for this movie. I want to know this movie. I can't remember the name of the movie. I saw it about 15 years ago. See, I don't.
Well, Mark Hardy, that does no good. So you shouldn't have even mentioned it.
I've never seen a movie like that.
Breaking Bad was about a dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Breaking Bad. He had cancer.
Yeah, Breaking Bad was kind of like that. But I'm thinking that, but on like a whole nother level. Did he die at the end, or was he like? Did he end up living, or we for some weird reason we couldn't get into it. I don't know why. We tried the first couple episodes and it just.
We tried several episodes and we tried it several times.
We tried it because people would just rave about that show, like you would love it. So we tried. We just couldn't get into it for some reason. River's Edge. River's Edge. Put that in your phone. If Hippie's lying, we're gonna call him out next week.
Yes, he died.
Oh, did he die? Okay. All right, I think, speaking of death, you better make dinner or you're going to die tonight because I'm hungry as shit.
Too.
And I don't want to... Don't half-ass it. This dog looks so sad. Look at this fucking dog.
Why? He's such a baby. He's such a baby.
That's irritating. That is so... Shameless cancer... What? I'm confused. Anyways, you research. Okay, you're getting 2 T-shirts. So if you only got one, there's another one coming. So make sure you get 2. I want to watch the movie A Man Called Otto. Grubhub isn't dinner. I don't fuck. If there's one thing I don't do, it's Grubhub or any of those.
Yeah, we don't do
food
Grubhub
delivery.
or...
It's the shittiest.
Yeah.
Every time I've ordered, it's been fucking cold and shitty, and plus I never trust the motherfucker that's bringing my food. He's probably shady, probably fucking spits on it, rubs his dick on it. I have no clue. If I'm gonna order delivery, it's got to be a delivery guy from the actual establishment, not a fucking some dirty ass Uber Eats driver. It's probably got fucking who knows what he's got. Rubbing his goddamn gonorrhea nuts on my pizza. Anyways, I think we're done. You got another shirt coming. There you go. I'm coming on your shirt. That actually be a good name for a movie. I'm coming on your shirt. Coming on your shirt. Oh, thank you, Mr. I already read that. Thank you, Strelly, again. For the thank you, I already did. I got Marcus's Uber ride. This Uber thing with Marcus has got to come to an end, by the way.
It is, because it's Friday and he goes back to school on Monday.
Thank God. Martha Cornbread shirt. Yeah, so you got another one coming then. You got two. I think one comes tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, there will be an after party if you guys are bored. And if you're not, then Monday we're going to do the... what is that called again I did? Omegle. We're going to do some Omegle action on Monday. Maybe we can kind of get Angela in on it. Who knows? We'll find out. And then...
what is that? What's Omegle? Video
chat with strangers.
Oh.
And then Thursday, if everything goes smoothly as planned, then that'll be the... we'll try out the game show. And if it flops, then you'll never see it again. If it does good, we'll see it every week.
Ray, you don't know what I had to do to make my boobs look like this. So...
Duct tape, shirts, bras.
Huh.
When the bra comes off, it looks like someone threw pancakes at her. Ow! Oh! You said it!
You're not supposed to say it!
Oh, I'm sorry. When the bra comes off, it's like firmness. It's like a 18-year-old cheerleader. Ow! What?
You're not supposed to say it.
Oh, okay.
Only I can say horrible things about my tits. You're supposed to say they're the best. I love them.
I like saggy tits, though. I'm a huge fan of saggy. I don't like perky, like big, solid tits that don't bounce. They may look good on screen, but they are horrible in person. They're like, I've touched a girl. I met a girl that had fake tits once, and they were like big and solid, and they were like even just touching them felt weird. It was like a hard rock, like a hard titty. It just, nasty. But anyways, yeah, there we go. We're done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, well, then he'll come back. If you did, make sure to subscribe and like and share this with all your family and friends, because you know they'll love this fucking show. And hopefully next week we won't have this problem with this fucking shitty-ass light. Shout out to Elgato for providing... Is it Elgato or Logitech?
Omegle isn't the best idea with the nudity and everything.
Oh, I know, but we got a way around that. We got a way, right? Mm-hmm. We got a way. I don't know what that way is, but we got a way. You need to train Roger to bite Mark.
It's not there yet.
That's one thing I haven't seen. I've seen, like, tons of tits in my life, all different kinds and types, but I've never seen a set of tits that has saggy nipples.
Oh, like long?
Yeah, like long and they sag. Like, if you got saggy nipples, it might be time for a little bit of surgery. I purchased the saline boobs. They felt legit. Maybe it depends on the type you get, I guess, I'm assuming, but the ones I've felt before were just... Like, you feel the skin on top, but then the tit itself, like when you squeeze it, was like hard as a rock. It was the most unnatural feeling titty ever. Ugh. Big nipples are hot. Yes, I like the big soup can areolas. Those big, like, 8-inch areolas where it covers, like, the whole titty. The porn star ones. Those are always nice. Anyways, we're out of here because now it's going to turn into fucking porn chat. We already talked about drugs and everything else. Why not talk about fucking porno? You should be proud of those tits next to you. I am proud of them. I got to talk shit about them, though, right? I cleaned in a boob clinic, and they had models on display. Ooh, nice.
The one time he came to my office when I worked in the gynecologist's office, he was playing with the fake titties we had on display to teach girls how to find lumps and bumps.
Yeah, those are fun. I mean, I like silicone tits if they're hanging on the wall. Don't get me wrong, but on a person, not so much. And I do have nice tits, thank you. Mine are pretty solid and firm. Very little hang on mine. Dun, 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 dun. Good night. We'll be live sometime this weekend, too, if you guys are bored and you have absolutely no life. Be sure to look out for a little live event tomorrow. because we'll be doing a lot of stuff tomorrow. We got a lot of shit to do, and we're going to
Marcus
take you.
is going to the Bulls game. We're going to the Johnny the Beard house.
Yep. Who knows? Maybe we'll go live from his house. So that way, if he ends up raping me, I'll have it on camera, and we can put him in jail where he belongs. All right.
Somebody said marks are better than Angarellas.
Angrellas.
Tummy tuck feels even worse. I don't think my tummy tuck feels bad. Does it feel bad?
It just, I mean, it's a different feeling. If you're not used to if you're used to touching like a soft, smushy stomach, and then you go to like a rock hard stomach
that hangs over your hoo-ha.
It takes getting used to. Yeah. It does take getting used to.
But now you can breathe. Yep,
it's a lot easier to breathe when you're going down on them. That's for damn sure. Because when you go down on a fat girl, sometimes you got to take a breath, or you got to take her gut and kind of lift it up so you can breathe, or
fuck you.
Either that or get like a swimming goggle, the snorkel, and put that in so you can breathe.
Fuck you.
I'm just saying. Goddamn son of a bitch.
What about guys with a fupa?
I don't know. I got a fupa. Tell me, is it hard to breathe?
No.
Oh, there you go then.
Because your thing comes out and it's like long and sticks out far.
I know you're not talking about me, but thank you. Merry
Tickle
Christmas.
Mark's testes at Zoom.
Testes. 1 2. Testes 1 2. Good night.
Good night. Bye.